Welcome back to the Shepherds campaign for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We're going into the 5th mission, Clarity. Greetings, Alpha 1. While your wingmates are sorry to... Oh boy, the obligatory stealth mission. While your wingmates are sorry to escort the GVCV Sopidu to our current position, Admiral Nekba has selected you to undertake an important mission. Success in this mission is crucial for ensuring our successful reunion with the GTVA. For this operation, you will be flying a Pegasus-class stealth fighter. The pilot of this craft has been admitted to our medical bay due to combat injuries, but the fighter remains intact. This is a fortunate occurrence, as the Memphis has yet to receive a complement of our own Patah stealth fighters. We need you to scout Shivan fortifications on the far side of the Gamma Draconis node. Reconnaissance has detected heavy subspace activity in the area, so it may be possible the Shivans have either reinforced their positions or deployed further expeditionary forces through the node. Detection during this operation will almost guarantee a hardening of Shivan defenses, so maintaining stealth is imperative. At 25:31 Vasudan Standard Time, a scouting wing from the 33rd discovered a Lilith-class cruiser designated the SC Hypnus moving along a known route toward the jump node. We believe in about 20 minutes it will arrive at the node and depart through it. Departing through the node as the Hypnus enters the subspace should mask your jump signature, allowing you to slip into Gamma Draconis undetected. It is estimated that you will have approximately 3 minutes to scout the area around the node before the Hypnus reaches it. Scan any Shivan warships you uncover, as this will assist with our breakout plans. This in turn will minimize damage sustained to our ships, which will undoubtedly help us in further operations. Fortunately, the stabilization of the node has reduced the time it will take to traverse it. Whereas once it had taken over 10 Terran standard hours to travel through the portal, now it will take approximately 73 minutes to reach Gamma Draconis. Upon arriving in system, you will be tasked with determining the strength of the enemy forces. Scan any hostile warships present while avoiding detection. While the sensors of transports, freighters, and warships are unable to pick up the Pegasus on their radars, fighter and bomber craft will still be able to detect you if you stray too close. To remain undetected, you must stay 600 meters away from enemy patrols while in the nebula and 1,200 meters upon arrival in Gamma Draconis. Any activity from your afterburner will be detected immediately, as will firing your weapons. You will need to engage stealth mode, which will prevent accidental discharge of these systems. Furthermore, this particular Pegasus craft is outfitted with an experimental proximity reader, which will monitor enemy fighters and warn you should they approach. We have set to monitor craft which come within 4,000 meters of your fighter, although the nebular conditions will reduce this to around 2,500 during the first stage of the operation. Once you have completed your tasks and are safely away from any Shivan patrols, you may jump out to a pre-designated location and await the GVD Memphis' arrival. Attempting to jump back through the node only risks detection by the Shivans. We intend to evacuate the nebula once all repairs are complete, which should be in 3 hours' time. Good luck, pilot. This might be a long one then. Primary objectives: infiltrate Gamma Draconis, recon Gamma Draconis, and maintain stealth. Secondarily, scan major threats. Alright, I do not have weapon options. I do have weapons, though. Well, if things really go south, but if I have to fire, I've already failed the mission. Alright. Alpha 1, activate stealth mode. You should see the Hypnus ahead of you. The cruiser will depart at the node in a little over 3 minutes' time. You must enter subspace as the cruiser does to successfully enter Gamma Draconis undetected. There are multiple hostile targets in the vicinity of the node. So I don't scan the Hypnus. Force composition estimated 2 wings of fighters. Two wings of fighters, 1 cruiser, and a larger vessel likely a corvette. Proceed with caution, pilot. Our Shasta-class cruiser entered Gamma Draconis. The vessel appears to be heavily damaged. So it does. Alright. They are further away than the cruiser, so I can get this cruiser real quick. Come on. Bonus objective complete. Despite its damage, the Minotaurs may still pose a threat to our escape. We will attempt to track this vessel and destroy it before we move on the node. Small class corvette is now on sensors. They appear to be following a patrol route. Why is that so much faster to scan than a rush shot? So the Malcolm is launching fighters. Evade them, Alpha 1. That was close. Good work scanning that Corvette, Alpha 1. We will prioritize this threat. Alright, let's keep up with the Hypnus. Because she's departing here in about 30 seconds. I'm surprised I'm not scanning her. Dragons. The SC Hypnus is preparing to jump. ETD 15 seconds. I'm in the node. Alpha 1, activate your jet drives now. "73 minutes later." Where's the Hypnus? Oh shit! Held the line as long as possible. You're still reading this. You must survive. The blockade force is no more. Alpha 1, Admiral Nekba requests that you scan the Nebulo's subsystems. As soon as we are in system, we will destroy this monstrosity. Scans weapons, communications, navigation, and sensors. We're also detecting faint IFF signatures from the debris field. Investigate these signals for survivors. We will pick them up once the area around the node is secured. Shivan warships have access to agreement with accompanying fire wings sweeping the area. Maintain a distance at least 1,200 meters from hostile fighters to preserve your stealth. Good luck, Alpha 1. A wing of Basilisk designated Aquarius is launched from the Nebulos. They're taking a patrol pattern around the destroyer. Ah, great. Fantastic. There's the Hypnus. Oh boy. There's the sensors. Oh boy. Comms right over here. Sensors scanned. Aquarius wing is near your location. Yes, they are. come on. Oh, this is stress. Alright, they're moving off. May not collide with the Neveros. Navigations have been scanned. Alright, weapon subsystems back here somewhere. Weapon subsystem scanned. Alright, let's move out. All subsystems scanned. The Admiral will appreciate this immensely. Ah, damn it. Immensely. Continue searching the area for survivors. Refer to your radar to find any trace of their presence. Contact identified as GTC Naradiania. Alpha 1, if there are any survivors on board, we'll try to pick them up when the fleet enters the system. Of course I saw it. See? Right there. Hey, we can see you out there. Help us, please. Alpha 1, get away from that cruiser. The Shivans will have heard their transmission. God damn it. Please, there's still 52 of us alive on the ship. Get some help, I beg you. Oh my god. No, 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 please. Damn it. You idiots. No change in Shivan patrol patterns detected. May those condemned by this madness find peace. Why is the Nebula still showing up on my unscanned key when I have scanned everything about it? Yeah, there's nothing unscanned. Why is it showing up when I hit look for unscanned targets? It doesn't want me to scan the Abraxas. But I need to go that way to look for survivors in the debris field. Holding about 3,000 meters away. That looks like our target. That looks like it's an Aeolus. Looks like an Aeolus. Hopefully these dudes will have the good sense to shut the hell up. Oh, there's a wing of fighters over there next to it. We'll angle this way to stay away from them. GTC Warwick on sensors. Investigate that cruiser, Alpha 1. Oh boy. We are detecting some signs of life aboard the Warwick. We'll begin SAR once the Memphis arrives in Gamma Draconis. Alright, we'll navigate around towards those signals over there. that meant to. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. IFF matches that of the GVC Kothar, 6 battle group of Adhara. The ship has suffered extensive damage. Scan for survivors. There's no more unresolved contacts. Primary objective complete 2 of 3. As we suspected, the Kothar has sustained heavy damage, including total atmosphere loss. It's a miracle that it's still in one piece. Excellent work, Alpha 1. Your mission is complete. Egress from the area and engage your jump drives once you're at least 6 kilometers away from the Shivans. Detecting no life signs aboard, however. A terrible death. Withdraw to safe distance, 6 kilometers from nearest enemy. Detecting heavy signs of activity, though the Neveros and Hypnus appear to be departing. So the Rakshasa is still hanging out. Along with the Moloch. This radar setup is weird because on the default radar, like, things are behind you when they are at the edges of the radar. But now edge of the radar means 90 degrees from you. Alright, we are at safe distance. Mission complete. Engage your subspace drives, Alpha 1. See ya, suckers! Welcome back to the Memphis, Alpha 1. Shortly after you completed your mission, a Shivan scouting wing discovered our fleet's rallying point and forced us to move up our timetables for breaking through to Gamma Draconis. Fortunately, your reconnaissance mission gave us the intelligence necessary to complete this maneuver without incurring any losses to the fleet. Although a number of our vessels were damaged during the breakout, while work still needs to be done to bring the Memphis's guns to full operational status, we had sufficient energy in our cannons to break through the Shivan lines. We destroyed the SC Sugriva and drove back the SCV Abraxas upon entry to the system, and we are now holding position in the outer reaches of the system while our fleet gathers. The SD Niveros is a matter of concern, however. According to the data you gathered, this destroyer did not depart for the Capella jump node. Given the superiority of Shivan subspace technology and navigation, we believe the vessel is waiting to ambush the fleet should we attempt to escape. Long-range scans have already detected a sizable Shivan force gathering around the node. We must divide and conquer the Shivans before we can return to Allied-controlled space. I am pleased to report the rest of your wings successfully completed their mission. They have arrived in Gamma Draconis with the GVCV Sopidu and should be returning to the Memphis soon where you may reunite with them. One last thing. During the brief period that we had control of the node, a transport docked with the GTC Warwick and recovered nearly 100 survivors from the cruiser. These crew persons are now recovering on board the Memphis and have expressed gratitude for your role in finding them. Excellent work, pilot. Scanning all Shivan warships in the nebula will help minimize damage to GTVA forces during their escape. I did, though. Nothing else appeared on sensors anyway. No kills, because we fired no shots. So, this was Clarity, the 5th mission of the Shepherds campaign for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming signing off.